Uno. Hello, dear listeners. Welcome to today's episode of the Feelin Alive podcast, a show where we talk about the mental health issues of young people. Today, we will talk about mental health resources and support surrounding those issues. What's it like to reach out for help? What kind of resources are there? And potential mental health support initiatives. I'm here with I'm Mikhail. I'm here with my co-host.
Mirko,
Glad to have you here.
as always.
Okay, as a bit of an introduction, what kind of mental health resources are we familiar with?
Uh, those that I know, psychologists in school, and what do you mean with mental health resources that can, like, stuff that helps you with your mental state, or define it if you can?
I define it as generally any institutions or people or anything that would help with your mental health. I think like your family and therapists are both included in there. It's
Yeah,
just
so you can
there's-
say psychologists, and you
Yeah.
can mention also friends, so that's there too. That can be of help to your mental state. Like, I would rather say that we're talking about how to help your mental health and not the resources, because it doesn't really sound right, but go on.
Sure. What would you say? How would it make you feel to ask for support or help with those kinds of issues?
How would I ask for support?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't, but for the people that want to ask for mental support, mental support.
Help with that.
If I were in that situation, I would need a lot of bravery, but I would just try to talk to my parents if you're in that kind of situation, or just see with your friends what they have to say on that specific situation that you have. But I think the hardest part is just to ask and not to get the feedback.
Yeah, I agree. It's the hardest part of it is to reach out, and yeah, I completely agree. You took the words right out of my mouth.
I mean, it's hard to reach out just because most people feel like they're being weak if they're asking for support from other people. And I mean, they shouldn't. Everyone has their own kind of problems, but most people either love to deal with their problems alone or just.
Don't have anyone to deal with them. To reach out to help.
I'm pretty sure that every person on this planet has at least one friend or one people that they know that they could talk to, but still,
Yeah.
it makes them look, as I said, weak in front of the other person, and they just don't want that, I would suppose.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable to put yourself in a position where you're asking for help, where you're reaching out like that. What kinds of online or digital mental health resources or stuff like that do you use, if any?
I don't. I think, like, if you're saying online, I would say like playing and chatting with friends online, but that doesn't
That doesn't
go
really
into
go into that.
your
Yeah.
question. Yeah, but for what I've seen people do, which was very just weird to see, was AI bots and just talking to them, even if it's just like even people talking to ChatGPT. Don't cut that out. Even
Please don't sue us.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't sue us. We're just giving them a free promotion.
You never know.
That's why I asked.
Yes, you gotta watch out what you say next. You said it's pretty weird, you know.
Coca-Cola, Pepsi.
Monster,
No,
Ride Games,
if
Google.
if they will actually like be our sponsor, then okay. But why to promote them for nothing?
We don't need a sponsor. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Uh, but yeah, I've also seen people like talk to just ChatGPT, asking how their day was, either even if they are just a bot that works 24/7. But it's really weird. But I guess if you don't have any friends, or you don't
don't
want
have
to
anyone-
talk to any other person.
Don't die on me. Damn.
I'm guessing that you can also do that to help yourself and your mental state. I don't know what you know.
I mean, I pretty much know the same. I've also seen people
So you
kind
don't
of-
know anything. Okay.
kind of talk to AI bots for that same purpose, but and I kind of understand where they're coming from. It's like, you're not talking to another person. Don't look at me like that. You're not exposing kind of yourself to another person like that. It's
As
much more
if
comfortable, yeah.
You feel weak or just. Yeah, it's. I would say difficult.
What would you say, how well do you understand, how comfortable are you in the language of emotions? Whatever
Yes,
that would mean.
So, I cannot say that word. Okay, never mind. I would say that it's.
Say it, we'll cut it out. We'll remove it in post.
I would say that it varies, but not really much. I'm pretty open with my emotions. I mean, I'm accessing. I'm
Accessing? Excessive?
not
Eccentric?
accessing, like
Succeeding?
what?
Succeeding?
No, I'm not.
What are you trying to say?
That's I. Let's say talk out my emotions with.
Another person?
Like physically and verbally.
Body
Let's
language?
say that I'm open with.
You're open with your
Emotion.
feelings, your emotions.
Yeah, I am. Why?
You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here, folks. He's comfortable with his emotions.
Yeah, I am, and I would say that I'm more open with my friends, but I also know for some situations that I have been just open with some strangers that I would say, let's say that I'm sitting at the bar and I met the person that evening, like I would be sitting there and talking with them normally about either emotions or about how our day was. It really doesn't make much of a difference, only that I'm not going to share something, let's say friends or family related with them. That's like that.
It's very movie-esque of you. I'm seeking advice from strangers at a bar.
Well, I'm usually the one that's being asked for advice.
Oh, that's very kind of noir detective-esque.
Haven't heard that term.
Good. I'd say I'm very comfortable in language of emotions and body language generally. I'm pretty good at picking up what people are feeling and how to express my emotions. What's that topic? I don't know what you were doing with your chest.
I mean,
That
how
was
would you react if I
weird.
just hit you right now?
I would be
My leg is.
that I would be rather displeased. You completely deserve that, in my opinion. That was,
Yeah, my leg was too short to hit him.
and he
I
hit
hit
his
the
knee
table.
on the table leg. So It was brilliant. Now, do you have any kind of ideas or like suggestions for the mental health initiatives or the community initiatives in that topic? Because I've got none.
You've got none.
I might think of something in the next few moments, but
Let's see. I mean, I've seen, as I'm in high school, I've seen a lot of representatives, if I can say it like that, coming to our schools and talk about mental health and how to help yourself. And then they say you can come to this place, we can talk with you.
or call a number.
No, like
Yeah.
maybe they just give you a flyer. I mean, that's not a bad idea, but
It doesn't
To
feel like
find
they're
a-
reaching out.
if they really want to help people that are struggling, I mean, most people are struggling, but the ones that really are, let's say this, let's say it like this: when you're giving a lecture on mental health, that you're observing every student in that classroom. Let's say you're doing classroom by classroom and not the whole school at once. I mean, it's usually like that. And that you're observing and to see, if you can, if you're good at it, to see what students look like they need help, what students are not loud, what students are not
What students seem like they might be having issues.
that, but I'm trying to get to the other word which I cannot find in my vocabulary, but
really
the quiet
mine,
ones.
really.
Let's say the quiet students, and you can either ask them after the
In private.
in private, to ask them to come, or just to see with them if they're okay just to ask, because I know that it would matter to that person
Yeah, we definitely.
if only one person asked, and maybe they would, I mean, let's say, change their mind, not change their mind, but get an idea to visit their, let's say, institution, visit them,
to
talk
seek
with them,
out help, yeah.
to seek out help. And I don't see much of these like communities that are coming into schools that they're doing that. They may have some interactive presentations, but students these days are just mostly let this be over. I mean, like put you into the head of a high schooler. You don't have the class that you were supposed to have, and you just have to listen to them for that 45 minutes, and the day is just shorter for them. It's not making big of a difference if
Yeah.
they come and say anything to you.
Yeah, for me, when like the institutions and stuff like that, when they came in, it's just like that. It's a presentation, but it doesn't feel like I don't feel like it would help at all to reach out or to call them or anything like that. You get a flyer and it's like cool, but I don't really feel like this would actually help.
Yeah, they're not showing it like that. They're more like
Yeah,
join
it-
our community because we need more people.
Yeah, it feels like a formality more than anything.
If it were more formal, I would like sign up. I think it would be like that, but maybe I lost the point.
Well, I think that just about wraps up this episode. Sadly, today we didn't have Bruno with us. He couldn't make it. But we managed to do it without him. Well,
Thank you for listening.
see you in the next one.